pays you. Is this a bucket or pipeline? And this is a bucket, which is why I spend about 2 seconds on it. I've probably made a couple $100 total in my time in doTERRA and retail sales. I just don't spend much time on that. The third one, or the second one, is the fast start bonus. The way that this works is that if you're here, you sign up someone, you're going to make 20% of anything they purchase in their first 60 days. If this person signs someone up, you're going to make 10%. And if that person signs someone up, you're going to make 5%. What is your name? So if I were to enroll Lori, then I'd make 20% of anything that Lori purchases in her first 2 months. If Lori were to enroll Fred, you'd make 20% and I'd make 10. And if Fred were to enroll Pauline, you'd make 20, he'd make 10, and I'd make 5. Does that make sense? Is this a bucket or pipeline? It's actually a bucket and it's a pipeline. Let me explain how. This 20%, when I talk to you, I'm going to get a 20% commission that lasts for 2 months for the effort that I put into this. That's bucket money. But this 10 and the 5% right here, that's pipeline money. An example of this is that I don't enroll people that frequently anymore, but I receive fast start checks every week. That's pipeline money, okay? Any questions on this? Now, when I do a business overview, I actually do say, I go through that so that they get it the first time, all right? All right, now, the third way is the power of 3 bonus. You're here, you enroll 3 people right there, and if you and them are each purchasing a minimum of 100 PV in product, and if the total volume between you and your entire front line, so it could be other people on your front line as well, is at least 600 OV, then you'd receive a check of $50 a month. If these 3 did the same thing, you'd get a $250 check, and if those 9 did the same thing, then you'd get a $1,500 check each month. Is this a bucket or pipeline? This is the first true pipeline in doTERRA. Then you get into the unilevel bonus. Now, can I just tell you that I love the unilevel? Unilevel, let me just say it this way. If Unilevel was a woman, I would marry her. Unilevel is the Jenny of my life. My wife's name is Jenny. Jenny is a synonym for Unilevel. I would completely marry Unilevel. The reason why is because it's so good to me. And this is how it works. If you are right here and you sign someone up, who signs 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 someone up, you're going to get paid on all of the 7 levels of referrals you get paid on. Now, you're going to make 2% of all the volume on level 1, 3% of all the volume on level 2, 5% on levels 3 and 4, 6% on levels 5 and 6, and 7% on level 7. Now, you'll notice that if each of these people were to refer 3, right? So you signed up 3. That's what that times 3 means. You'd have 3 people on level 1, right? Then you'd have 9 people on level 2, and 27, 81, 243, 729, 2187. That's how that would grow if each person referred 3. Now, notice that the percentages that you make go down. That was actually, when I saw this was the first time, Kirk, I don't know if you, but did you ever see this before doTERRA? I haven't seen it either. I always saw this. Everybody always paid 7% at the top, and then it would slowly get smaller as it went down. And the reason, why would they do that? Because they have to replace 87% of their team every year. And so when you have a really high retention rate, then we can be patient here, waiting for here. But if I know everybody's quitting in their first year, I better pay them as much as I can right here, and for who cares what they're getting there. You get what I mean? That's why I'm saying I don't know that doTERRA is going to come around ever again. doTERRA. We're going to have a product that's so awesome, so applicable to every person that has a body in the world, which is everybody. 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 Right? So it's so applicable to everyone. And we're all sick and tired of our existing system. You know, I love let's say that you really empower a mom. Really empower her to where she can take care of her family's health naturally. And she's confident in that, and she's having success in it. At what point down the road does she go, I think I'm going to go back to chemicals? That never happens, right? I mean, when does that happen? Never is the answer to that. Okay, so here's the thing. Right, with this, you're going to make the least percent on the least amount of people and the most amount on the most amount. So yes, when you get started in doTERRA, this is the smallest portion of your check. When you get started in doTERRA, it's the smallest portion of your check, but eventually it dwarfs everything, which is why if it was a woman, I'd marry it. Any questions? Oh, let me just point this out. Same size of team, same monthly average, your check would grow up to $32,000 per month. Over here, it would max out at $12,000. Would you give up about $20 initially for an extra $20,000 eventually? You all say yes, and yet, yeah, then you could add the power of 3. So 9 plus the 50 is 59, which is more than that. So never mind, doTERRA pays you all the better all the time. Right? So even if you put in the power of 3, then it really kind of kills it anyway. But my point is, but you're ruining my point with this. My point was, would you give up $20 now for an extra $20,000 later? And most people say, yes, I would. Because I build my doTERRA business if I ever found the time. I'm really busy with my job, though. Oh, so you gave up $20,000 a month later for $5,000 now? Right? Same thing. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Thanks for bringing that up. Exactly. So when I'm enrolling someone, I make more money by placing them under the people that I already have on my team. It financially incentivizes you to act in a very helpful and integrous way. You know, and so in other words, we do a class. I'm like, well, I'm going to stick everybody up under me because I'm going to make more, right? Okay. All right. Now, that is a pipeline. Now, here is the leadership bonus pools. And let me just tell you, I love leadership bonus pools. I love them a lot. I wouldn't necessarily marry them, but I would certainly make out. I'd make out, for sure. So, leadership bonus pool, this is paid every month. Basically, the way this works is that every month the company takes 6% of their total global sales. They split that into 5 different bonus pools. They put 2% here. And every month out of that 2%, they split that up like a pie. And if you are a silver in the company, you're going to get 1 slice of that pie every month for about a $150 bonus. If I'm a gold, I'm going to get 5 of those slices, which would be about $750. And then if I'm a platinum in the company, I'm going to get about 10 of those slices for about $1,500. So that's how that bonus pool works. Then they take another 1% here. This is split up amongst the 3 diamond ranks. And then they take another 1% here, and they just split that up amongst diamonds, another 1% just for blue diamonds, and another 1% just for presidential. So if I'm a diamond in the company, I'm going to get my 1 slice of this pie here. I'm going to get 1 slice of this pie here for a total of about a $4,000 monthly bonus on top of my unilevel and fast starts and power 3. If I'm blue diamond, I'm going to get my 1 slice here and my 2 slices here for about a $12,000 monthly bonus. And if I'm presidential, I'm going to get 1 slice down here and 3 slices up here for about a $35,000 monthly bonus. Okay? Any questions? Yeah?
Would you make out while you're married?
No. No. Prior to marriage. Prior. That's prior to marriage. Incredibly, with doTERRA, your wife becomes both. This is still Jenny to me. Yes, I get a both. All right, so is this a bucket or pipeline? Pipeline. So now when I get done with this section here, at this point, typically people say, well, how do I get in these pools? And that leads to the last page of the business overview, which is the rank section. And in the rank section, we're going to go over these different ranks. Whoa, let me go back. So we talk about executive. An executive is 2,000 of overall volume. An elite